had to make myself visible. I got my job via LinkedIn. The CEO of the company where I currently work messaged me and asked me if I was looking for opportunity. As at today, as we speak, I currently serve in the capacity of the acting engineering lead. So most graduates, one mistake most graduates make is that when they finish from school, when they leave school, they go into their houses, dust their certificates and package them in their room.
What is one thing you strongly believe that the Nigerian universities should teach female engineers?
What I want to draw from this is that we should be visible, be very loud about who you are, be loud about what you know, and be loud about what you do.
So I want you to take us on the journey on how you actually landed your role. Was it something of skill, or was it something of preparation, meeting opportunity, those kind of motivational lines? So how did you land your role at Coolbox? And what kind of role? Let us first of all start from there.
Okay, my role at Coolbox currently is okay. As at today, as we speak, I currently serve in the capacity of the acting engineering lead. So what I do at Coolbox is research, troubleshooting, handling anything engineering related in the company, leading the team, basically, not fully. So that's why I said I'm an acting engineering lead at the moment. So with hope to become a full-time engineering lead in a few months or in a few years from now. So that's what I do currently at Coolbox. Then how I landed my role in Coolbox, I would say I landed my role in Coolbox because I was visible. So most graduates, one mistake most graduates make is that when they finish from school, when they leave school, they go into their houses, dust their certificates and package them in their room or wherever they want to keep them. They don't put themselves out there. They're not visible. Nobody knows you. Nobody can even pick you. If nobody can see you, they can't choose you. So what I did is immediately I left school, what I did was I had to make myself visible. I got my job via LinkedIn. The CEO of the company where I currently work messaged me and asked me if I was looking for opportunity. So it's a combination of I was prepared because I had the educational background, then my skill too. Yes, because if I'm not skilled by now, they would have pushed me out of the system. Yeah, you have to have the skills, and then luck. I don't know. Maybe there's luck. I believe so much in God, and I believe that there's a God factor in it, honestly. So that's it. And the most important thing is being visible. If I wasn't on LinkedIn, nobody would have seen me, nobody would have known me. You wouldn't have even known me if I wasn't on LinkedIn. You would not know Sarah. You would not know about that there's a girl that exists anywhere in this world who studied mechanical engineering. So this key lesson I want to draw from this is that we should be visible. Be very loud about who you are, be loud about what you know, and be loud about what you do.
There is one line that you actually dropped. I had to write it down so I don't forget it. In as much as I know I will have to re-listen to this podcast again. If nobody can see you, they can't choose you. That's deep.
Very true.
That's deep. Some days ago, I made a post that is actually doing well on LinkedIn about Babcock graduates and LinkedIn being 5 and 6 and how they are taught about positioning.
Yeah.
So I feel you actually positioned yourself to be visible.
Yeah.
And that was how the CEO of Coolbox actually found you out. So I want to know, because there are many Nigerian students that are also on LinkedIn. In their mind, they could just created the LinkedIn account. So are there specific things you did that actually positioned you well for the CEO of Coolbox to notice you and see you and pitch the idea for you working with them?
Okay.
Comrade, before we continue, we want to let you know that one of our goals for 2025 is to get to 1,000 subscribers before entering 2026. But we are also grateful to everyone and to God who has actually helped us to get to 908 students, 908 subscribers on YouTube. We are still not done. We are looking for 98 subscribers to actually hit that threshold, that achievement, that 1,000 students. So if you've not subscribed, do well to subscribe now. And if you've done subscribing, please do well to share this video across your social media, share our channel across your students community, so that many Nigerian students can actually have access to these meaningful conversations that are helping shape their mindsets, give them a refreshed perspective about school and about life. And before we continue, do well to like this video. Well, let's get back to the conversation.
So first of all, I would like to say that LinkedIn is a platform that you have to be very strategic about. It's not any other platform. You have to be strategic about what you show, You have to be strategic about what you post and how you position yourself on LinkedIn. Because every post, every comment sends a message across to the kind of person that you are. So some things I did was I optimized my profile. I stated everything I am. Sorry to say, but I use ChatGPT a lot. I tell ChatGPT that, oh, this is who I am. I just graduated from University of Nigeria, Nsukka, with a first class degree. And okay, I just opened a LinkedIn profile. What do I use as my, do I say the bio? What do I use as my headline? How do I structure this? ChatGPT is going to tell you. There's also YouTube. I watch YouTube a lot. If you're a beginner to LinkedIn, if you watch YouTube videos, just 2 hours of watching YouTube videos on LinkedIn and taking notes and practicing it, just as you're watching, be doing what it tell you to do. You will get the results you want. Optimize my profile. Every volunteering I did, every position I had taken in school, or every activity that I ever embarked on, projects, I put it on LinkedIn. And then I started posting. Yeah, I started posting consistently. You must not post every day. If it's once a week that works for you, fine, stick to it. Post something. Don't open your profile and run away. Stay on LinkedIn, interact with people, connect, and so that's it.
You said you were actually consistent with posting. So I would love to know, just to reduce vagueness. What kind of post did you actually make on LinkedIn?
Oh, okay. So on LinkedIn, there's no hard and fast rule on LinkedIn. So you can post your wins, you can post thought-provoking questions or thought-provoking posts or things, something you learned. Let's say, there was a pattern I had in my previous post. I usually used to talk about engineering, trying to debunk most of the myths that people have about engineering. So if I recall very well, there was one post I made about if you think if you think mechanical engineers are mechanics, you are wrong. So what I did was I tried to break down what mechanical engineers are, opportunities. So something people can learn from, people can relate to. You get. So, and there was also another one I posted about what engineering truly entails, just some random things, struggles that I face as a female engineer, what I'm learning, things I'm gaining, that kind of a thing. So my post must not be your post. So you just have to stick to your voice, find out who you want to be out there.
You are actually positioning yourself through your postings so that people would see you as a female engineer, female mechanical engineer, an
Yeah.
advocate of female mechanical engineers and all. So I believe that was the thing that actually helped you in channeling your message, channeling the kind of post that you make and how you responded, because you wanted the world to see you as who you are. And that is how you now position yourself strategically through all your posts. It's something that we all need to learn. Instead of randomly posting, today you went to Chicken Republic, you post about it on LinkedIn. Tomorrow you are reading goes to school, you post about it on LinkedIn. Now there are social media that we can post about our day-to-day lives. But LinkedIn is actually
Okay.
a professional social media.
If you recall clearly,
So you have to be specific about who you are professionally and now communicate the language of your profession in that community,
exactly.
in that social media. And that is how people can get to discover you and find you out. And I believe that was actually how we found you out as well on LinkedIn. LinkedIn has now been my primary social media,
Yeah,
because I get to learn a lot, listen to, captains of industries, how they communicate. And I'm like, Max, so you've not scratched the surface. So learn from these guys and make sure you do better in what you do.
yeah.
Now, I want to know, because it was actually competence that is still keeping you in cool box. So what is one thing you strongly believe you learned in UNN that kept you relevant in cool box?
Okay. Resilience and I would say resilience and growth mindset. Yes, resilience in there will always be challenges. Like I said earlier, there will always be challenges. But if you have resilience, you keep on trying and you stick to the game. And then growth mindsets, you have to be aware that you can't know it all. Nobody knows it all. But your ability to be like to say, I don't know it at the moment, but I'm willing to learn it. So when I came into Coolbox, I didn't know everything. Maybe I couldn't even draft. I could draft mails, but not so professional. So I studied how things were done. I studied how they speak in meetings. I wasn't so confident. I had that growth mindset that, oh, I can't do this at the moment, but tomorrow I'll be able to do it better than I can do it now. So growth mindset, resilience, and so that's it.
Resilience, that's not giving up, being tenacious in the things that you do and being bold to take actions. Our growth mindset is you being positive about life and being honest. When you really don't know anything, go for the knowledge. Don't hold yourself back and say, because say this is not the work, I'm not sabi this thing. Sorry to use vernacular. Because I'm not sabi this thing, I
Yeah.
will not learn it and all. Most of us have, a few of us have this mindset. Let me not
Be-
generalize it. So just to wrap up this section, you've actually been in the industry for, I believe, a few months. So what is one thing you strongly believe that the Nigerian universities should teach female engineers?
Mm. Okay. So one thing I believe Nigerian universities should teach female engineers is I think I'll say confidence. Most female engineers are not confident in their ability. Confidence, sense of belonging, and then competence. Because it's one thing to advocate for the females, and it's one thing for you as a female to get into the room after you've been advocated for, and then you go and fuck up. Apologies to use the F word. Because, okay, everybody's saying, oh, bring in female engineers, accept them into your company. But when you get there, you have to keep up with the game. Like, you have to put your best foot forward. So you don't block the roads for other female engineers who are coming behind you. Technical competence, character competence, your confidence should be top notch. Your soft skill. Oh my God, soft skill is just very, very important. I know you need to know the mathematics, the physics, you need to have the problem solving skill, but your soft skill, someone who has a good character can learn from anybody. They bring the right attitude and the right character to work. So, your university should teach female engineers soft skills. They can learn that on their own. Competence, confidence. Yeah. So that's it. There are more, but I think this should encompass most of the skills that they can take into our industry, transferable skills that they can actually bring to the workplace and add value at any point in time.
Before we continue, we would love to know what is one thing you've gotten from this video, one idea or one thought that got you inspired from this video. Please do what to leave a comment in the comment section below. We are there for you and we'd love to discuss with you there. Now, if you've not subscribed, comrade, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Do want to subscribe so that we can actually grow this community to a larger audience. And if you love what we do, also do well to share this video, share our channel with your customers, with your student communities. We are building a tribe. And remember, we are transforming students to world changers for integrity. We'd love to see you next Monday, 8 a.m., same time. I just mentioned the time already. Same station, the Nigerian Student Podcast. Have a blessed week.